So, CJ, all the way from Central Austin?
Central Austin, yeah. It's 35, Ben White, somewhere
Okay,
right there.
okay.
Yep.
So, how long you been in Austin?
Oh, so I've been in Austin for about 9 years now.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So,
Current position is head of strength and conditioning at Onnit.
At Onnit, yep.
But you also do a lot of like kind of your own training. You'll go and train with like NFL camps and that sort of thing. Can you explain to the audience, maybe some of them might not understand, the difference between an actual legit strength and conditioning coach, somebody like you, and maybe just your run-of-the-mill Gold's Gym and 24-hour fitness, lifetime fitness trainer?
Well, I mean, I definitely don't want to bash anybody. But
No, this is just explaining differences. No bashing here. No bashing here.
I mean, with strength and conditioning, you have to be very specific in terms of energy system utilization and what you're trying to build and accomplish.
Right.
So if I have a football player, you know, he's going to need a whole lot more different things than just your average Joe.
Right.
He's going to need something specific towards, you know, that quick
sport specificity.
Yeah, sport specificity.
Okay.
And that changes from, you know, football to volleyball to soccer. And of course, all of that is different, like you said, from just your general population.
Right.
Who's typically looking to lose weight.
Right.
That's kind of like the biggest thing that I run into.
Right. That's I would say is our bread and butter customer is, or bread and butter followers, people that are looking to either lose weight or drop a couple pant sizes or dress sizes or just improve overall health.
Right.
And that is, like you said, it's most of the population. So
right.
How did you fall into this? How did you get into strength and conditioning? How did you end up at Onnit?
So, I mean, I've always loved football.
Okay.
But there's definitely a reason why I'm not an actual football coach is because I love the weight room so much.
Right.
You know, personally, I'm a power lifter.
Yep.
But I love that process of being able to have an impact on somebody's body,
right.
Making them faster, making them stronger,
yes.
making them more powerful.
Very fulfilling.
It's very fulfilling. Mm-hmm. Whereas like football is more so, you know, X's and O's, trying to like teach them how to do the game. Mm-hmm. So it's very interesting to be able to see their body change from year to year and evolve.
Right. So that was one of the primary drivers.
That's one of the primary drivers. Yep.
Very nice. And where'd you go to school?
Texas State University.
Texas State Bobcats.
Yep. Just
down south. And what was your degree? And I'm sure some people were curious.
Exercise science.
Okay.
Yep. And I actually just graduated with my master's.
That's your master's. Yeah, I was creeping on the IG. I saw that master in applied. Very congratulations, man. That's big time stuff, dude. That's very cool. So how did you know, like when you were in school, okay, well, I want to do this. How did you figure out I need to get the Master of Sciences in applied exercise science?
So it was actually very interesting because, you know, I come from a very small town. Mm-hmm. And so coming out of high school, Harlingen, Texas.
Harlingen, that's down dirty south.
That's way south.
That's way south. I've been there.
So coming from there, you know, I never really thought of the opportunity to coach at the college level or professional level or, you know, do any of the opportunities that I've actually had to do. And then when I kind of had some of these opportunities pop up, you know, some of these visits where I got to go to Houston the Texans and go talk shop with them. And I was like, man, maybe I can
cut out to do this.
Right.
Absolutely.
And so at that point, I kind of made a change in my career and just went exercise science. So that way I can get fully ingrained into that information and kind of build my knowledge a little bit more.
Right. Would you say that you've had to meet the right people too? Or if you put the work in, the people present themselves in front of you?
You definitely have to meet the right people.
Gotcha.
You know, fortunately, I was working Onnit originally was partnered with DeFranco's gym. And that's kind of how I ended up there.
Okay.
And so I ended up there, and DeFranco's got a really big name.
Yes.
And so
Joe DeFranco?
Joe DeFranco.
Yes. Okay.
Yep. So through that, I was able to reach out to people and be like, hey, you know, I work for DeFranco's. Do you mind if I come talk shop? And I did that with the Texans. I did that with the Chargers. Man, everywhere we went, every time we took a vacation, my wife was probably really annoyed with me because.
So you would just knock on the door and post up and say, "Hey, man, I got some information for you all. Are you interested?"
Yeah.
And they were always willing to do that.
They were always willing to talk shop with me. So
very cool.
Very
now,
grateful for that.
you just